Pack TV, wishing everyone nothing but health, wealth, knowledge, wisdom, mercy, and love. Been a lot on my mind lately. This ain't no story time and shit. We're just keeping shit together. I just read right now as far as where you want your mind at as a man in my age. I would say, you always gotta keep in mind that whatever you're going through, it's not a permanent reality. That if you maintain and you stay in control and in structure, you understand that life just comes and blows, It's little waves. Who knows? It could be karmic debt, it could be other things. I myself personally don't believe you can pass down your own choices onto your kids or seeds, but a lot of people do believe that, and that's what we were taught to believe. So it's kind of like they say, you want to break that the spiritual curses, break down. Like, my grandma always told me, it's all if you believe in it. That's why in magic and a lot of these video shows, all kind of stuff, they show the black and white significance on the floor, because it's really all the same, and life is really just one dream, so it's always about staying optimistic, understanding that any situation can change instantly. I happen to run in a little situation. Sorry, I almost went blank there. A little situation where, as far as, I've been praying a lot, been meditating a lot, been listening to these other things, these other like yogis and meditation and stuff, and I've always been into it, but it's just, it attracts me in some kind of sense, right? So it just, it's funny to me how I could see my growth, because I recently had some of my property stolen in my car, which was my fault, because I always leave my stuff unlocked. I'm just that type of person. I don't think that way, but you do gotta have your shit locked, so who can I blame? Myself. It's a choice, right? So anyway, that happened. They took my belongings. I had I carry a bag that have my wallet, my book, my gun, and then there was some change in my car that got took. And long story short, when I realized all that shit, of course I took care of everything, canceled all that bullshit, the cards and stuff like that. But it made me reflect a little bit, and I don't know if the incident that happened to me is kind of like a spiritual, intentional kind of thing, because that's just cultivating to one thing. Like, the way I see it coming from my eyes and my perspective, this life, that kind of energy has been coming towards me, as far as my belongings being taken. It's funny, but it started off with, like, I told my lady, it started off with a burrito. Then recently some dude took a package from my house right here in front of my door and stuff like that. Then this incident where someone took my belongings and my door was open. It's strange to say, but it was, the more I was feeling free within myself and more like me and operating in a different frequency with love, it almost seems like the world itself is gonna bring you back down, right? It's called gravity. It's like what Nipsey calls it. They call it gravity. You people, situations, your circumstances, co-workers, family, whether you believe it or not, we all think we're the star of the movie, and some of us come to accept that we're not, Or better yet, some of us never stand outside of that role from being the star of the movie. You know, everything we experience in this life is strictly from our eyes and our perspective. If you could truly get outside of that view within yourself from your point of view and try to see it from a different angle and see any situation from outside of you, you not being the star of the movie, so to say, I think you could learn a lot. And I don't want to sit here and know that I know shit, but you know, I've always been on some kind of principle of mine where it's all about knowledge. It's all about learning. I never got tired of that, and it's something that I want to share. And this being with YouTube and stuff, it's a train that I should have been on because it's always been me. But it's not nothing that I expect out of anything. I just do this because it's me. I'm naturally like this to my people, my family. They hear me and the stuff I say and how I am. So that's truly what it's about. You know, the purpose of this video and why I wanted to share, because it seemed more like the more I was getting into this frequency and thinking and meditating more, doing my daily routine, being consistent with it, things going, feeling great, feeling my way. Everybody's healthy. When I say everybody, my wealth is that everybody's healthy, living long, and we're normal. We get to do normal things, so to say. And God bless everyone and all the children and all the people that are in the struggle now. So the point was that it's all temporary. Everything's fleeting. It's all temporary. Whatever's happening, it in my eyes, I think is God trying to teach me something. And I honestly think it's intentional that God's trying to like show me what it is, because I'm telling you, like, I've been just meditating great, been seeing things, been on a frequency kind of tip, just choosing love over fear, just trying to become a better man, a better spirit, and being structured and calm. You know, in the midst of chaos there's opportunity. That's Sun Tzu, right? That's Sun Tzu. What does he say? If they think you're weak, let them think they're weak. Let them think that. Be strong. Focus on yourself. Can you be a villain in the movie? Are you okay if you're a villain in someone else's movie? You shouldn't care. You know, good or bad, any compliment someone gives you, if you open up yourself to receive a good compliment, like, oh yeah, you're doing a great job, and it makes you feel good, guess what? That person now controls you. That person now controls you. And that's just how it is. So you have to be aware, and just like to transition into that, I feel like a lot of the energy I've been doing is due to my new job, you know, and the environment it's in. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people, a lot of energy. Like, to be honest, I'm like hosting and serving food like as a side job to be working and making it through right now, man. Like, you know, shit, I'm just me, man. I'm just a man trying to make it, trying to keep shit steady, and we always gonna keep it steady because that's my belief, right? Optimistic people achieve their dreams because they think positive. They see it, they visualize it. They're not the ones that say like, oh, it's always something. Oh, if it's not one thing or another. Oh, you know, the government, the conspiracy, man. It's all bullshit. That shit used to work back then. Unfortunately, due to history, they used it against us. Every race, every civilization. It's been a poor and rich thing. The poor have been controlled and enslaved, and if we're all slaves, like, it's funny how we get into this conversation and like, oh, when we were slaves, and this and that, we still are. I'm working to make money. I'm spending my time to make money. That's what we're doing. Every person, you're alive, you're not spending time to make money. And even if you got your own time, you still gotta focus up every now and then, right? And get your shine, to get on the grind. have to sacrifice. Everyone does. Everyone does. Your whole family, your loved ones, your wife, your kids. Everyone does. So be grateful for that. Again, this is all temporary. Any situation, any struggle that you might be going through, if you gained anything from this video, be glad to help. Even from present day now or in the future, or whenever this path comes across, it's definitely the savvy path, and is my way. This is my religion. Like I said, this my meditation, my practices. I'm being real from the heart, and if and I'm just expressing myself, and that's the number one thing I believe God wants you to do. And hopefully within this journey, you guys can see the blossom of the lotus or the blossom of the visions and what we speak of, because I wish the same thing with you. So it's Pack TV. I'm person after knowledge. Only fuck with people after knowledge. If you got this far, man, just subscribe, follow shit, whatever. Comment. Let me know what you guys think. It's just another smoking session, just chilling, contemplating on myself. And I hope you gain something from this, and I'm looking to gain something from others as well. If you feel the need to express yourself, do that, man. I love dialogue. I don't take nothing personal. Put your comment on it. Put whatever it is, feedback. If you want to troll, go ahead, troll. I don't care, bro. Nothing affects me, dude. Nothing affects me. That's just how you should be, and that was the point of this being structured. I got my shit took. And property and all this bullshit, and guess what? I laughed at it. And before I would cry and I'll do anger, I'll try to do shit. I felt weird, bro. I felt weird doing a report, put in the cops, but it's just weird, man. I'm trying to stay away and make it, man. Trying to leave something behind before we go, and we all don't know when that is. So, in the midst of chaos, there's opportunity. That's Sun Tzu. We all know that. Principles of war. This is the game we play. Let's continue, man. Let's continue to stay sharp. Keep our minds sharp. Read books, bro. Make up your own opinion. Do whatever you guys want to do. Just like me, I'm fucking doing this shit on the YouTube, and I say what I say. I have this wisdom. Hey, whatever you guys like to do, you work on cars, you fucking ride bikes, you hike, do it, bro. Put yourself first. Take care of yourself. At your age, at my age, I'm an unk now. To the YNs, to the YGs, the OGs. Like, bro, it's never too late. You can't get too old to stay sharp, homie. You gotta be sharp. You gotta be sharp for yourself and for others. Love yourself first and foremost. Alright, man, it's Pack TV. Wishing everyone nothing but health, wealth, knowledge, wisdom, mercy, and love. Peace out.